Hello guys, Red here. Welcome to another political video where today I'm going to update my 2022 Senate prediction because the last changed since the last one I made, which was a while ago. It's been a very long time. So, a bunch of new candidates have entered the race. Some races have changed. Some of just a lot of change. So, first we need to say states: Idaho, North and South Dakota, Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana, Kentucky, Indiana, Alabama. Richard Shelby is retiring. He's probably going to replaced by, I think it's Mo Brooks that's running. Probably him. Whoever gets Trump's endorsement. I don't know if he has endorsed anyone yet. Missouri, Roy Blunt's retiring. Democrats are saying if they run a populist, they can pick it up. But Missouri has swung so far to the right. It's unlikely. And SC, Tim Scott's up. He's going to win. And Alaska. Alaska is going to be likely. I'm going to do that because Lisa Murkowski is probably not going to lose. I don't remember her name. It's someone is trying to primary her, but I really doubt it. I really do. Oh yeah, Utah, too. Mike Lee's up. That's who it is. I said Mitt Romney in one of my videos. Romney is up in 2024. He was elected in 2018. Iowa was going to be safe. Grassley has still not said if he's going to actually run, but if he's going to run, it's safe. Illinois, the West Coast, Hawaii, Maryland, Connecticut, Vermont. Patrick Leahy said that he hasn't really announced what he's doing yet, but either way, people are saying, well, Phil Scott can run. No. That's not going to happen. Colorado, let's just start from the West Coast and go to the East Coast. Colorado, likely. Michael Bennett's up. He's more of a moderate. He's not really liked by progressives, but he's going to win. I really don't see him losing. He's going to win. Plus, Colorado has shifted so far to the left. Like, they went to Biden by an insane margin. Let's go back. Bennett was up in 2016. Yep. He won by 5 points. So, West Colorado was a lot more competitive back then. So, he's going to win. Nevada, tilt. Catherine Cortez Masto is up. I think that's how you say it. She's up. And in 2016, she won by 2 points against Joe Heck. I don't know who Joe Heck was, but yeah. So she's probably gonna win. She is I think she's a Hispanic, I'm not sure. Nevada has shifted to the right a decent bit. That's because Hispanic support, Republicans have been getting Hispanic support, so I see her barely hanging on to the seat. We don't know who she's going against yet. If it's gonna be, I think it's Laxalt. That she's probably going to go up against, or Brian. If it's Brian Sisolak, she's screwed. If it's that's still a Republican. But so right now, it's tilt. Arizona, I would probably put lean at most, but tilt. Arizona's weird because they love Republicans, but moderate Republicans. Like in 2018, for example, when this was to fill McCain's seat. In 2016, McCain won by 13. Not a surprise. In 2018, John McCain died. He passed away, and he was replaced by John Kill, and then he was in office for like 5 seconds, and then someone else took over. Sonoma won by 2 in Arizona. 2 points, a Democrat winning, because Martha McSally was super pro-Trump, and then Martha McSally ended up going to lose. Actually, no, that was to fill Jeff Flake's seat. I apologize for that. I was getting stuff confused. McCain had not passed yet. It was to fill not John Flake, Jeff Flake's seat. My bad on that one. Sorry for the misinformation. Next we're going to go to Wisconsin. Tilt. In 2016, Ron Johnson was up against... Come on, piece of crap. Come on. What's up against Russ Feingold? Russ Feingold, let's see, wasn't he elected in 2010? Johnson was elected in 2010. Feingold was senator for a while. 2006. Johnson, Feingold he lost in 2010 by 4 points. And then Johnson won by 3. So, it could be considered lean. It could be considered lean. I do this tilt. We don't know the opponent yet. There's a bunch of people like Susan or Sarah. Sarah something. I don't know how to say her last name. She's the treasurer of the state. She could do well if they run like because the thing about the Rust Belt is the Rust Belt has some pretty progressive senators like Tammy Baldwin. Baldwin won by 10 in 2018. You say it was a blue wave, and that affected it. I'm like, yeah, true. And Debbie Stabenow, people like Sherrod Brown, Bob Casey, which he won by 12. People like Amy Klobuchar. I mean, these more left-leaning senators just do really well in the Rust Belt, and it makes no logical sense. But I don't know. I do it as tilt. If Republican turnout's a bit higher than normal, and Dem turnout is lower, then I see them keeping on Wisconsin. Next, we're going to do Ohio. I'm doing this as likely. Tim Ryan is running he represents one of the district that's like right over here along the lake. Those blue collar working counties. I don't see him winning. I don't even see him doing well. It's just Ohio. Oh my God, work. Portman, the senator that retired, won by 20 points against Ted Strickland. And this was in 2016. 2016 was a red wave. It was a very, very necessary wave. So, I'm going to say, well, Sherrod Brown, so he's... No, just no. No. I just don't see it. It's almost a likely red state at this point. If it continues to keep going, I see my 2024, it's going to be like 11 or 12 point victory for whoever they can, especially if it's like DeSantis versus Harris scenario. So next, let's just do Florida real quick. Florida, likely. I would even do safe. Who's going against him in the Senate? Val Demings is going against Rubio. Rubio is a Cuban. He is more of a Tea Party Trump Republican. Back in 2016, Rubio. Come on. No, I don't want to see Georgia. Who cares about Georgia? Rubio won by 7. Florida has shifted so far to the right in the past few elections that I really just I don't see him. Demings is a decent candidate, but I don't think it's not going to be enough to win. I don't think it's going to be enough to swing the balance of power and eventually make him lose. So he's going to win by 8 or 9 points. So Georgia. Tilt. This along with, I was going to say, this and PA are the two most likely states to flip for the Republicans in Georgia, Democrats in Pennsylvania. Warnock he's a pretty decent candidate. He won because he was going against Kelly Loeffler, probably the weakest senator, probably one of the weakest senators in a while. Just very overall bad candidate in general. They both won the runoff in a shock. I actually predicted Warnock was going to win, and I predicted Ossoff was going to lose. Ossoff was going against Purdue. Purdue's a decently strong candidate. So, people were saying, well, Herschel Walker, I don't think Walker lives in Texas or something. He doesn't have much political experience. I mean, their best case scenarios if Kelly Loeffler wins, Doug Collins actually would have been the best option. He's pretty conservative. He's liked by the Trump base. He's a pretty decent candidate. I think he retired. I don't think he ran for another election in the House. I don't remember. But next, the state of North Carolina. North Carolina, I would do lean. Why lean? The last time the seat was up, which was held by Richard Burr, 2016, and in 2010 it was by 11. North Carolina is still a red state. Tillis won by 1. That's because Cunningham was an idiot and decided to cheat on his wife. So I think that contributes to it a bit. To him, possibly. To him losing that. And Senate Republicans massively overperform in states like North Carolina and Georgia, basically everywhere. I just don't see it. It's gonna be very recent actually. Laura Trump and Donald Trump endorsed Ted Budd, a representative from the state. So I really doubt Pat McCrory's gonna take it, because you get, like, right now, if you get the Trump nomination or the Trump endorsement, I mean, in one of these elections, you're basically bound to win. So, and it's gonna be Cherry Beasley, I think, is going against one of the a justice from the state. So I see the Republicans hold on to seat by like 3 or 4 points. Stuff can change. It could be a potential Democratic flip, but Democrats should spend money on Georgia, Arizona, and Pennsylvania, and Nevada. Yeah. Pennsylvania. This will be the most likely to flip for the Democrats. Number 1. Last time the seat was up, which was in 2018. It went to Bob Casey by 12 points. Casey was a pretty popular senator. Toomey only won by 1 point. He almost lost, surprisingly. That and Blunt, weirdly enough, were close. So, 1 point. And plus, Pennsylvania is a blue-leaning state. The whole Rust Belt is kind of blue or tilt blue leaning, or just pure toss-up, as you look at it. The Democrat candidate's either going to be Kenyatta. Kenyatta's more establishment. He wouldn't be good. And then you have John Fetterman, the lieutenant governor. Tom Wolf is term limited, and I think since he's lieutenant governor, he's also term limited. I don't know how that works, but he'll probably flip the state, especially just good in these regions over here in PA, like Erie in the Pittsburgh area. I see that flipping. Finally, New Hampshire, I see if Sununu runs, tilt. Or tilt Democrat. Right now, we don't know. I'll do that as lean Democrats. We don't know who's going to. It's going to be Maggie Hassan as a very decent candidate. Very good. And we don't know the Republican candidate, so that's lean. That's my Senate prediction. This could change very quickly. This is my opinion too, so yeah.